Think about the way that black creativity, black artists have influenced modern popular music. How far back do you go? What do you think about?
Wow. You know, I grew up in Jamaica, Queens, and I used to ride my bike down Linden Boulevard to James Brown's house. And James Brown used to live up on Linden, and the record that changed my life as a little kid riding a bike was Say It Loud, I'm Black and I'm Proud. Because back then, we either light skinned or colored or Negro, but when I heard, we didn't want to be black. And when I heard Say It Loud, I'm Black and I'm Proud, my dad and mom had the 45. I've been black ever since. and you know, that's when music touched my soul, you know, and I knew music was special because it had, you know, and my parents were from Trinidad, so there were a lot of things we didn't talk about, and music talked to me, you know. And now music doesn't talk to me the same way, trust me. But that's when it started, John. It started with Say It Loud, I'm Black and I'm Proud.
And you, Juliet?
Yes. I mean, look, I remember that my very first 45 that I ever got, I think I was like 5 or 6 years old, I had a Fisher-Price record player that you cranked up to get it to play, and it was Jackson 5. Was my first record I ever owned. And it's interesting because obviously I've been in the music business a long time. People ask me often, like, were you a music lover as a child? I don't particularly remember that, but my family does. My sister says it all the time, and then she reminded me that when I was 12, they used to have these things, the younger people won't remember this, but they used to have a record club where you paid a penny.
Oh, yeah.
You got 12 cassettes or whatever, and then they sent you one every month, and they billed you for it that was like $20, right? So when I was 12, I joined all of them. So I was
That was the move you had to remember to cancel, though. Or you'd
well, I
still
was
be paying.
12.
Right, yeah.
I didn't know that. And so, and I wanted the music. I didn't get that, like, there was some bill coming. So I think my music bill at 12 was about $35 a month. My income was zero. So I got punished for that. But as far as historical music, I mean, the music of my childhood that really spoke to me was Songs in the Key of Life. It was my mother's favorite album, Stevie Wonder. She played it constantly. Our house got robbed and they stole the record player, and she was more upset that they took the record than the player itself. And you know, Stevie, the album and his work in his life is has always been a social commentary on what's happening in the world as well as what's going on with him. And so, unbeknownst to me as a very small child, I was being indoctrinated into what was really happening around me in a very easily digestible way. So music spoke to me in that way as well. My world was very small and it really opened it up.